EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Vikings come out. Technically it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
J.J. McCarthy. It's a gain of 8.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins, and
oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So
on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, Goff. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down, Detroit.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. First carry for David Montgomery. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8.
Can't imagine it's very fun tackling a guy like this, Mike, when he gets a full head of steam. Great vision, the physicality to finish the run through contact. And I think defensively, they're just happy they were able to get him on the ground.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. As we are ready to get back underway. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Bates' kick is good.
The field goal is good.
And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Vikings
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Price now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the
42-yard
drive.
line.
Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Look wide. Get this one complete.
McCarthy's pass.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just
4
3.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
By Al-Quadin Mohammed.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
And no chance to down this one. He carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Third and a long way to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Taking off, he'll try to get there. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice, looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion, Naylor. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
21 yards on the play.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Ryan Wright now as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Price now to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion, it's Jefferson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a pitch to Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Blake Cashman on the tackle.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Headed left, buying time.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Jones. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
15 yards.
15 yards through the air. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Vikings.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll step up and run this.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Lions 3.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. An 8-yard.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. First down,
Critical
Detroit.
third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Lions, first down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Price now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Running is Jones. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll come up now for second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Jones. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's second down and 3. Now McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, second and inches. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.